Hi, how are you? Okay. He says, less talk, more feeding. All right. Yes. You have no manners.
No.
I am here at the Alberta Birds of Prey Centre in Coaldale. It's just on the other side of Lethbridge. You can hear some honking geese behind me, and it's quite funny because I'm here at just after opening, so it's around 9:45, and there are lots of birds here because, you know, it's a Birds of Prey Centre, but there are also ducks and Canada geese. They're just comical behind me. As I was setting up the tripod to take this shot, one just walked right up to me, and it was just basically, do you got any food? And when I said, sorry buddy, I don't have anything, he could have just reached out and pecked me in the knee, and he didn't. He just went, all right, see ya, and walked away. That was kind of cool. I have been coming to this place for several years now. If you've never been here, I would really encourage you to add it to your family Alberta road trip. Or just, if you're in this area, make a detour, because it is really a fantastic place. They've got hawks, eagles, owls of all different species. There are ducks that are incredibly comical because when they all get going, it sounds like a laugh track. The geese behind me are going. Right now the light is great. It's about 20 degrees. I'm just getting ready to take my jacket off. It's supposed to get to about 31 today, but it's cloudy and it's rainy, and it has rained a little bit today already. And I don't complain about the rain because the light for taking pictures is fantastic. Today I have the entire day here, so if I want, I can leave the facility, come and go as I please, and I don't have to be in a rush. And I can do this kind of thing, do a video. Right now I haven't seen anybody. I'm not bothering anybody by sitting here recording this video because it's early in the morning, and I know the kids that are just arriving, they're still up by the main building because they're doing an owl show. And later, one of my favorite things about this place is they have flight training for the eagles to keep them healthy and physically able to fly. And many of them that are released have to do flight training first, especially if they've been injured. How often do you get to take photos of an eagle or a hawk flying directly at the camera? You can see the flight training area behind me. It's actually 2 runways, and they will do this presentation 3 times a day. And this is how they keep the eagles healthy and keep their flight abilities in fine-tuned order. Now, to fly these eagles, they have to weigh them. And the reason they weigh them is because if they've given them too much food, or if they've just eaten recently, they won't want to fly, because eagles are very opportunistic. They don't actually fly if they don't have to. If the eagles haven't been fed enough, if they've been a little overcautious in their rationing of their food, then the eagles won't have the energy to fly, because it is very taxing. And you'll see at this training, after they've done a few runway flights and after they've come back and forth, they'll pant. After the presentation, they will often hose them down. Coaldale's a hot area, and these eagles will need to be showered afterwards, and they really enjoy it. It's a fun thing to see. Yesterday when I got here, I sent Colin a text. Ironically, he was in Lake Louise, which is more in my neighborhood, and he goes all around the province taking the birds to different schools and events just to educate people about birds of prey in Alberta so that they can survive and thrive in our province and elsewhere. He spends so much time on the road. When I said I was coming down here, he sent me a selection of dates that he would be away, and I looked at it thinking, okay, there are just a few windows when you're actually going to be there. But he's got great staff that look after the place while he's not here. And May and June is really busy for his excursions. But I texted him when I got here, and he said, look for Chyan. She's one of the senior staff. She's been here, I think, 4 or 5 years. A lot of the staff here are university students. That's what keeps this place operating through the summer. They're only open from the May long weekend until school returns. Labor Day, I think, is their last weekend. They might do a weekend or 2 after that. So you have to get down here in the summer, spring and summer. Anyway, when I got here, he said, look for Chyan. They've got a special surprise for you. I was excited because the last time I got a special surprise, I got to release 2 Swainson's hawks back into the wild. Now, I knew that wasn't happening this time because I think Colin would have wanted to have been here for that. I got to spend some time with a few different species of owls, and I got to hold them. It was a really nice experience. I love this place. For several years now, I have been giving them a donation every month, just an automatic withdrawal. And that's really important for places like this, because when they have donations from individuals and companies and corporations that they can count on every month, then they can budget for expansions, they can budget for facility improvements, they can budget for feeding, they know how many animals they can take in. Large donations are always appreciated, of course, but smaller donations that they can count on are great. It's such a beautiful place. It's so green. It has tons of water features. It's got wetlands, open fields. It's just beautiful. Wild animals come here too. So the geese come back every year, and they're not residents, they're interlopers. They're trespassing. But hey, it's a bird sanctuary, so what are you gonna say? You can't be here? Plenty of birds come here that don't have to be here. For example, in the parking lot, there is a great horned owl nest. There's a platform that they've set up, and as the owls mature, they will come into this place and just sit and hang around and look at the owls that are residents. So just yesterday, when they were doing their owl presentation, 2 of this year's fledgling owls were sitting in the tree watching the presentation. And it was just exciting to know, all right, well, these are rescue owls that have to stay here, but those are wild animals, and they choose to be here. They really spoil me at this place, because yesterday I had an amazing owl encounter with several different species of owls with Chyan and Avery. And today, on my visit to the Alberta Birds of Prey Center, Colin, who runs this place, instructed them to give me another experience with another owl, and it's a surprise, and here they come. Oh, this is special. I love this. I have never seen baby ravens.
Are they weird looking?
Baby ravens. There we go. Oh my goodness. Got some really delectable chicken here. They would like me to shut up and just continue feeding them. Oh, you get some too. Here we go. Okay. Oh, this is wonderful. I'll make sure y'all get some. All right, I'm making sure everybody gets some. Wow, you really don't see baby ravens in the wild. Oh, this is a treat. I love ravens. They're one of my favorite birds to paint.
Really?
Oh, unbelievable.
What about the ravens?
I just love the lore around them, certain animals you feel connected to.
Right.
My wife loves ravens as well. And so you'll just feed them until they're done? Okay.
First we'd feed them like 3 of these pieces that you just gave them.
Yep.
And then they were full. They would fall asleep for 10 minutes, and then they'd be doing this again.
Really? Now, why are they here?
They were rescued from a grain elevator.
Because you don't often see them in the wild.
You don't know.
No.
Yeah.
I've never seen baby ravens.
I didn't know how loud they were.
That's great. Oh, this is so special. They're one of my favorite things to photograph, my favorite things to paint.
That's really cool.
I love them.
I'm glad you had them here.
I am so glad too. This definitely was a surprise. Let's see down your throat. What do you got down the throat? I think more's coming. Oh my goodness. Thanks, guys.
You're welcome.
Okay, here we go. Okay. Okay. And I expected their beaks to feel a little sharper, but they're not.
They're not, no.
No.
Not at all.
Oh my goodness. Colin just outdoes himself. I thought after the last experience releasing those hawks, this would be it.
It doesn't end here. There's always a mystery. There's always something new.
And they'll just keep eating.
Yeah.
Wow. You're like teenagers. Yeah, they're actually settling down a bit now. Is that because they're getting full?
That could be because they're getting full. Yeah, they'll fall asleep once they're done.
Did we reach maximum capacity? Oh, no, you got another one. Okay. Yeah, I think we're there.
It's funny how they just get quiet. They're like,
Yeah. Okay, one more. That's it. I think we're done.
some happy babies.
Ow, would you stop pecking my legs? See what's at my legs? Ducks. Try to have this raven experience, and I've got... It's like a zombie duck movie. Oh, look at you. You are so pretty. Wow. Look at that face. And now they're going to fall asleep. Blue eyes. And the reason you don't see ravens in the wild is because they don't fly until they're actually got their full plumage. So then you rarely see them with these markings. Let's see if I can touch one. No? Okay, you let me? Okay.
They're just babies, so any like little peck or anything won't hurt.
Here we go. I never thought I would be petting a baby raven. What a treat. Wow. You're digging this.
He's gonna fall asleep.
That's okay. Wow. Thank you so much. This is wonderful.
Yeah, you're welcome.
This is just a once in a lifetime experience. I cannot believe how docile he or she. You don't know, do you?
Not sure.
Okay.
No.
When I come down here, I was thinking, I've got so many good reference photos I haven't used yet. I want to paint a series of burrowing owls, and I've got all the right shots already.
Right.
And I was thinking, am I going to get some new shots? Well, I may not, but I got some great video thanks to you guys. And great experience. I mean, where else can you get pecked to death by ducks?
Exactly. While petting a raven.
Well, petting a raven, yes, exactly. This baby raven is falling asleep while I stroke its breast feathers. And a minute ago when I stopped, it seemed annoyed. So he's digging it. Wow, he really is. He's leaning into it.
Yeah. He's got his eyes closed.
Yeah. Let's see what happens when I stop. Nap time. It's a really nice place, and I wish that many of you who can add it to your itinerary. A lot of people are staying closer to home this year. There are plenty of great things to see, no matter where you live, in your own neighborhood. And I would encourage you to explore those. So if you're in and around the Lethbridge area, please stop by the Alberta Birds of Prey Centre. It is just 10 minutes on the east side of Lethbridge in Coaldale, and it is one of my favorite places. Although Colin doesn't appear in this video, he made all of this happen for me, and later that afternoon gave me a welcome behind-the-scenes look at their rescue and rehab facilities. Thanks to Colin, Chyan, Avery, and everyone else at the Birds of Prey Centre for the important work you do, and for making this such a wonderful and memorable visit.